fans. Yes, Peter, what's going on? That one we didn't predict.
I'm predicting ALEKHINE. What about you, Peter?
I have no words.
I remember in one of the tour events, post game, I think it was against Fabiano. Magnus said, "Okay, I made a mistake on move 1, but after that I played pretty well." What a shock, Peter! How important is surprise value at this level?
Well, surprise value is always nice. The big question is Hikaru really surprised? Because after all, he went for the 4 pawns variation against the ALEKHINE. Yeah, so
the most aggressive.
Yeah, it's the most aggressive. Basically, also signaling confidence that you are risking with the ALEKHINE. So let me punish you for that.
Exactly.
Very interesting. But it also shows a lot of confidence from Magnus that in such an important situation he dares to use an opening like the ALEKHINE defense,
which has a dubious or doubtful reputation. And this move c5, my goodness, again, I remember a game between Lebojevic and David Rothstein which featured a c5, which was just an outrageous game. Different variation, but immediately it's like a3, bishop takes c3, b takes c3. Just again to remind our audience, in these tie breaks, the time control is 5 minutes for each side. Each player begins with 5 minutes, and for every move they complete, they get a 3-second bonus. So that 10-second bonus, Peter, allowed the players to kind of sometimes build up some time on the clock. 3 seconds can go by awfully fast.
Yeah, that's exactly the case. I mean, these 3 seconds are very, very tricky, especially given the fact that the players are playing the rapid games with 10 seconds increment. So the big question is, whenever the players get very not play any role. I think it's practically over. Black gonna put the bishop on e4. Black is attacking. Black is 4 pawns up. No miracles here.
No miracles here. That's the case, all right. Hikaru, well, boy, talk about pulling a rabbit out of his hat there with the ALEKHINE'S defense. Surprised everybody, and it happened rather early, Peter. I remember this is a World Championship match in New York City, 1995, Swanathan Anand, Garry Kasparov, Rishi, taken the lead in the match, and Garry surprised everybody, including his opponent, by playing the Dragon Sicilian, and the match literally turned on that opening choice. It worked out brilliantly for Garry. Now we see the ALEKHINE working out brilliantly for the 2020 World Championship.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, I believe Hikaru made a terrible mistake by going for the 4 pawns variation, because it seems like he didn't have any specific idea. Then it would have been much better just to play some solid line with a little bit of advantage and not to go for this adventure.
Quite surprising. A queen ending, if I can call it that, only because I'm seeing so many black pawns. I mean, it was like, where's the rest of White's army? This looks like a Space Invaders game. The black pawns are just going to be marching up the board, Peter. B5, queen on e5 is some kind of a glue that protects all of the pawns. Actually, the pawn grubber, I was trying to keep my pawn as well. This looks completely over now.
Yeah, now black can even include queen e1 check, and he always has queen e5 check back in his pocket.
Which I think is over. Well, okay. Yeah, maybe he has to go king g5 here, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a move you want to make.
It's not the coordinated move, that is for sure.
Exactly. Put the queen to f4.
King can go to h4 comfortably, so long as there's no king on h2, there's no g3. And is time a factor, Peter? It's the only ally. Oh, queen e5 check! Oh, check, check! Oh, sorry. Almost felt like somebody had blundered something terribly there, and